I will open tonight's meeting of the Dartmouth Conservation Commission for Tuesday, April 22nd, 2025. We have a quorum tonight of 4 commissioners. That means that any affirmative vote will require a unanimous vote. We are conducting this meeting remotely because Governor Healy, on March 28th of this year, gave a further extension for hybrid remote meetings for municipalities, and that'll extend through June 30, 2027. We do have a raise your hand feature and a wave your hand if all else fails. This is a fairly light agenda. So, in fact, incredibly light agenda. So, with that being said, the meeting was duly posted at Town Hall and on the website. So, we're legally conducting this meeting tonight in accordance with state laws and town bylaws. The first item for action is administrative. It's the approval of the minutes of the March 25, 2025 public meeting. We have a motion to that effect, please.
So moved.
A second. We have a seconded motion. Roll call vote. Richard?
Yes.
James?
Yes.
Megan?
Yes.
My vote is yes. That motion passes unanimously. I'm just looking to see if Nat had signed in while I was hammering away. The second item is the approval of the field trip reports of April 8, 2025. A motion to that effect, please.
So moved.
Second.
Second motion, roll call vote. Richard?
Yes.
James?
Yes.
Megan?
Yes.
My vote is yes. That motion passes unanimously. The final administrative item is to receive the minutes for April 8, 2025. May I have a motion to that effect, please?
So moved.
Second on the motion. Second on the motion, roll call vote. Richard?
Yes.
James?
Yes.
Megan?
Yes.
My vote is yes. That motion passes unanimously. We have one field trip report. It's a request for a certificate of compliance with DEP file 15-2680 from NStar Electric Company, DBA Eversource Energy, for necessary stormwater and utility infrastructure upgrades at MAP 80, Lot 2. It's otherwise known as 441 High Hill Road. Eduardo, what is staff's recommendation on this request?
So Mark and I went out visit the site last week, and according to the plan, everything is in full compliance. So our recommendation is for the issuance of a complete certificate of compliance.
Thank you. Any questions of any commissioner? Seeing none, I entertain a motion for the issuance of a complete certificate of compliance.
So moved.
Second.
We have a seconded motion on the floor. Roll call vote. Richard?
Yes.
James?
Yes.
Megan?
Yes.
My vote is yes. That motion passes unanimously. We don't have any public hearings, but there are a few items for discussion. So, Eduardo, if you want to speak to 20 Spinnaker, and I don't know if you want to wait for Mark so we can go through the filing fee adjustments. I think that might be appropriate since.
I agree with that.
Okay, so if you want to go through 20 Spinnaker, that would be helpful.
So 20 Spinnaker. Essentially, they're proposing to move the pool about 2 feet towards the seawall and extend the existing deck. So we got a letter from Structural Engineering Group, SEG, saying that the new pool location won't have any detriment effect on the seawall or sea bank or anything of that sort. So Mark just wanted to see what the commission, if the commission would want to see this as a field change or or should they do an amended notice?
Well, I can speak personally. Given the fact that they did bring in an engineer with the expertise to determine the impact, and the determination was made that it really didn't have a negative impact, or I don't see the need for refiling. I think it's a field change. But I realize the pool changed in location, but it's still a pool, roughly the same size, in the same rough location. It's moved a couple of feet. Anyway, any other commissioner have any comments on that?
I'm in agreement with you, Mike.
Yeah.
Does he want us to have a quick vote on that? Edward?
Probably.
All right,
Not too sure on that
I
one.
can do that.
I would assume so.
All right, so I'll entertain a motion on the 20 Spinnaker Lane pool modification, that we instruct the environmental affairs coordinator to consider it a field change and to accept the engineer report with the revised plan.
So moved.
Second.
Have a second motion? Roll call vote. Richard,
Yes.
James,
Yes.
Megan?
Yes.
My vote is yes. That motion passes unanimously. And believe it or not, that's all we got.
Well, this is one of the shorter meetings, Mike, isn't it?
It
Been a long
makes
time.
up for some of the 2-hour ones. So I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
We have a second motion. Roll call vote. Richard,
Yes.
James,
Yes.
Megan?
Yes.
My vote is yes. Meeting is adjourned.